Hello and welcome to LearningScapes Academy. Today we are going to solve paper 970911, May June 2023. It's 1 hour 50 minutes paper. So look at question number 1. It's from the trigonometric portion. So in question number 1, we have to solve the equation. Remember, we will have an equality sign in equation like this. So this means we have to find the solution within the given domain. So for this one, you have to simplify it. First, you have to take tan theta on the other side. This will become minus tan theta. Then you will expand it into minus sine theta over cos theta. Cancel these two to get 4 equals to minus 1 over cos theta. Then you will again change the positions to get cos theta equals to 1 by minus 1 by 4. Take inverse of cos of minus 1 by 4. You will get the answer 104.5. So to find the other solution, you have to rotate it from 360 degrees because cos repeats its value within interval of 360. So that value would be greater than 180. So there will be only one solution for this equation. So now move on to question number 2. In this one, we have to expand in the ascending powers of 2 plus 3x whole power 4. So we will apply binomial equation for this, binomial theorem. So we will write it as 4c0 2 power 4 minus 0, 3x power 0, plus 4c1 2 power 4 minus 1, 3x power 1, plus 4c2 2 power 4 minus 2, and 3x power 2. So these are the first three terms. So we will further solve it to get 2 power 4 into 1 plus 4c1 is 4, 2 power 3 into 3x. For the last one, we will get 4c2 is 6, 2 into 9x square. So simplify to get 16 plus 96x plus 216x square. So this will be our answer. These are the first three terms. Okay, those candidates who are giving composite papers, so there is another formula which you usually be taught in A2 that includes n into n minus 1. So that's not relevant for AS exam. So remember to apply this one, and that formula is used when the power is negative or it's in fraction. So don't confuse these two. Just apply binomial expansion and use 4c0 in this part. For part B, find the first three terms in the expansion of 1 minus 2x power 5. Similarly, you will use 5c0, 1 power 5 minus 2x power 0, 5c1, 1 power 4 minus 2x power 1, and 5c2, 1 power 3 and minus 2x power 2. So simplify it to get 1 into 1 into 1. For the next one, you will get 5 into 1 into minus 2x. For the next one, you will get 10 into 1 into minus plus 4x square, right? So you will get 1 minus 10x plus 40x square. So this will be the answer for part 2. For part 3, we have to find the coefficient of x square. So just focus on getting x square in your expansion. So we have done the expansions of both expression in the previous part. So we will use them to solve it for the coefficient of x square. So for the first one, you will use 16 plus 96x plus 216x square. And for the second one, that is 1 minus 10x plus 40x square. So you will have to focus on getting x square only. So you will get x square when you multiply 16 by 40 x square. So you will get 16 into 40 x square plus then 96 into minus 10. So 96x into minus 10. And for the last one, you will get 216x square into 1. Right. So further you will get 640x square minus 960x plus 216x square. So your final answer will be minus 104x square. We just need to mention the coefficient. So coefficient will be minus 104. That would be your final answer. For question number 3, they have given us with the two graphs of fx and gx. They have asked us to find a sequence of two transformations which transforms fx to gx. Okay. Now look at the graphs. So there is a horizontal motion from left to right. So this means translation is involved. And other thing is, if you focus on this point, so you will check, you will look at the graph of gx is stretched in the y direction. So this means the two methods that are involved in this transformation are translation, and second one is stretch. So you have to find what is the stretch factor. So now look at this point. You have two vertical blocks involved in this one. And if the center of this graph is -4 and 2, so this means there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 blocks involved in this stretch downward and 4 upward, while there were 2 blocks involved in downward and upward direction in fx. So we will find the stretch factor by comparing these two values. So you will get 4 by 2, that would be 2, and stretch factor of 2 in y direction, that would be your answer for one transformation. For second one, you have to identify how many points it has moved towards the left. So we will check, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the graph is moved towards left by 6 direction. So translation will be -6 in y direction. And the y component will be 0. Although it moved one place upward, but it's due to the stretch factor, right? So we will mention -6, 0 as our translation value. So you will write stretch factor of 2 in y direction with translation -6 and 0. That will be your final answer. Now look at question number 4. We have the diagram shows the sector of ABC of a circle with center A and radius 8 centimeter. The area of the sector is 16 pi by 3. Area means this whole part, A, B, and C. This is the area of the sector, whole sector. So there comprises two parts. One is ACD, that's a triangle, and the remaining part is a segment BCD, right? And we have to find the perimeter of this segment BCD. This includes an arc of BDC and a triangle, and a line segment BC. So we have to find the value of BC, then the value of BDC arc. Then we will add it to find the perimeter. So for this one, we have given with the area of sector, that is 16 by 3 pi. Area of a sector is equal to 1 by 2 r square theta. You will replace 8 here, and we have to find the value of theta. That will be pi by 6. So that is our value of theta. Now we know the value of theta, and remember length of AB will be equal to length of AC because both of these values are the radius. So we have to find BC by applying cosine rule. So BC square will be equal to 8 square plus 8 square minus 2 into 8 cos pi by 6. So value of BC square will be equal to 17.15 and length of BC will be 4.14. Now to find the value of arc BDC, so you will use S equals R theta. So just replace the value of R with 8 into pi by 6. That will be 4 pi by 3, and our perimeter will become 4.14 plus 4 pi by 3. That will be 8.33 centimeter. That's our final answer. Now look at question number 5. We have the equation of the line is y equals kx minus k, where k is a positive constant, is a tangent to the curve with the equation y equals -1 by 2x. find either order the value of k and the coordinates of point of tangent meets the curve. So we have to find the value of k first. If the points are intersecting, so we have to compare the equation. So this will become minus 1 by 2 x equals kx minus k. So we will further solve it. Minus 1 will be equals to 2x into kx minus k, 2kx square minus 2kx, and when you switch the value of minus 1, you will get the equation plus 1 equals to 0. Now, as tangent has only one point of intersection, because tangent is a point which touches the circle externally. So it will touch the circle at one point. You will use discriminant method. That would be b square minus 4ac equals to 0, because it has only one root. For two roots, you will use b square minus 4ac greater than 0, and for no root, it would be less than 0. So just substitute the values here. Now, this will be minus 2k whole square minus 4 into 2k into 1 equals 0. This will become 4k square minus 8k equals 0. Take k common from it. The two answers will be k equal to 0 and k equals to 2. You have to use the positive value. So take k is equal to 2 only, right? So now substitute this value in equation of tangent. You will get y equals to 2x minus 2. So now we have to find the coordinates of x and y. For that, substitute k equals to 2 in equation number 1. You will get 2 into 2 x square minus 2 into 2 x plus 1 equal to 0. You will get 4x square minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. So simplify it. You get 4x square minus 2x minus 2 equal to 0. So you will get 2x into x minus 2 minus 1 into x minus 2. Sorry, 2x minus 1 equals to 0 minus 1. So that will become 2x minus 1 whole square equal to 0. Let me rewrite it. Wait. And this will become 2x minus 1, 2x minus 1. So the value of x will be 1 by 2. Now substitute this value in equation of y equal to 2x minus 2. You will get y equals to minus 1. So the two answers will be 1 by 2 and minus 1. These will be the two answers. So now look at question number 6. It's about arithmetic progression. And arithmetic progression, the difference between the two consecutive terms are same. So we will write as d1 equals to 2p minus 6 minus p square by 6, and d2 equals to p minus 2p plus 6. So d1 should be equal to d2. So just write it as minus p plus 6. Now take the LCM. Cross multiplied. Would be 36 here. So this will be 12p minus 36 minus 6p square equals to minus 6p plus 36. Now further simplified by changing the positions, you will get 6p square minus 18p plus 72 equals to 0. You can take 6 common. So this will become 3p plus 6 times 1 and 6 times 2. equals to 0. Now you have to make the factors, or you can apply quadratic formula in it. So you will get P equals to minus B plus minus B square minus 4AC square root divided by 2. So there's a little mistake here. We have 6 here, not because the denominator is 6. So when we take the LCM, it will become P square only. So just write P square, and we have to make factors of P square minus 18P plus 72. So just correct it. We can make the factors now. That become 12P and 6P equals to 0. So P minus 12 minus 6 into P minus 12. So P minus 12 into P minus 6 equals 0. So the two values will be P equals to 6 or P equal to 12. Now we have to find the value of D. Find the value of, okay. Now we will check which of the two values will satisfy the equation, right? So for D1, if we substitute 12 in D1, we will get 2 into 12 minus 6 minus 12 square over 6. So you will get minus 6. Similarly for D2, you will substitute 12 here. 2 into 12 plus 6. So you will get minus 6. So P equal to 12 satisfy the both equations of D. So now we will check this for P equal to 6. When we substitute P equals to 6 in D1, you will get D equals to 0, which is not possible. So we can reject the value of P here. So we do not have to find D2 further. So difference cannot be 0. So the only answer is P equals to 12. That would be our answer. Right. Now for part B, using this value, now we have the value of D. We have to find the sum of infinity of the progression within the two terms. So just substitute the value of P in part B. You will get the first term equals to 12 square over 6. That would be 144 over 6. And your answer will be 24. And for second term, substitute 12 here, you will get 18. So the first term is 24, second term is 18. We have A1 equal to 24. Common difference was minus 6. Sum to infinity is A1 over 1 minus R. Just substitute the value here. You will get, sorry, it's a geometric progression. So for geometric progression, we have to find R. So R will be 18 over 24. So you will get it as 3 by 4. Substitute the value in the equation, you will get 24 divided by 1 minus 3 by 4. So it will be 24 over 1 by 4, which equals 96. That would be your answer. Now for question number 7. We have to find the greatest and least value. So remember, for greatest value, sine pi by 2 should be equals to 1. So pi should be, so x should be equal to pi. So you will get, because sine function has a range of 1 to minus 1, so you need 1 as a greatest value. So you will get sine pi by 2. That would be equal to 3 plus 2, 5. For least value, sine 3 pi by 2 is equal to minus 1. So x should be equal to 3 pi. So y will be equal to 2 plus 3 sine 3 pi by 2. This will be 2 minus 3 equals to minus 1. So these are the two values. When x is pi, range is 5. So they asked about the range only. So you can give the answer 5 and minus 5, minus 1. So these are the two answers. Or you can write it in brackets as well, the coordinates where you get the maximum point. For part B, you have to sketch the graph. So just draw a table for the values of x and y. You will take 0, pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, the values they have represented on the x-axis, 4 pi. You will get the values of y as 2, 5, 2, minus 1, and 2. So just mention these values in the interval of 2. This will be 2, 4, 6. Similarly, minus 2, minus 4, and minus 6. So when x is 0, y is 2, place a dot here. When x is pi, y is 5, place a dot here. When x is 2 pi, y is 2, just place a dot here. When x is 3 pi, y is minus 1. When x is 4 pi, y is again 2. So this will be the graph of the given equation. For part C, we have to find the number of solutions between the graph which we have made in the previous part and an equation 5 minus 2 x. Easiest part is to draw equation of the graph, straight line on the previous graph. So for this one, just take x equals to 0, you will get y equals to 5. When x is 0, y is 5. When y is 0, x would be 2.5. So it would be around this point. So there will be only one solution where the graph and equation cuts, and we have to show the number of solutions. So your answer will be, there is one solution of the equation. Now for question number 8, we have given that f of 7 is equal to 5 by 2, g of f is equal to 4. So for f of 7, this will be 1 plus 2a divided by 7 minus a. This should be equal to 5 by 2. 1 plus 2a divided by 7 minus a. Simplify it to get 2a over 7 minus a equals to 3 by 2. Cross multiply it to get 21 minus 3a. So a will be equal to 3. So for part B, we have given with the value of g of 5 equals to 4. So first we will find the value of f5. F5, because we know the value of a now, we can find the value of f of 5. So this will be 2 into 3 divided by 5 minus 3. So this will become 2 into 3 over 2. Cancel these two. You will get 4. So now we have to find the value of g of 4. If you substitute x equal to 4 in equation g, you will get 4b minus 2. That is equal to 4 as well. So 4b minus 2 equal to 4. 4b will be equal to 6, and value b will be 3 by 2. That would be your answer. For part B, we have to find the domain of f of inverse. So we have f of x equals to 1 plus 2. In the previous part, they have given that domain is x is greater than equals to 3. So we have 3 here and x minus 3 in the denominator. If you substitute 3 in the denominator, you will get 0. So this will become infinity. So we have to substitute the value greater than 3. Okay, now look at the value which is independent of fraction, that is 1. So this means when this whole part is 0, the expression, when this expression is equals to 0, you will get 1. So that would be your range. So this means if the range of fx, that the minimum value you will get when the whole fraction is 0. So that would be equal to 1. And the rule is that domain of inverse function is equal to the range of main function. So x should be greater than 1 is your answer. For part C, we have to find the inverse of fx. So we have f of x equals to 1 plus 6 over x minus 3. For the first part, let's suppose fx equal to y and x will be equal to f inverse of y. Similarly, if fx is equal to y, then this expression should be equal to y as well. You will get y minus 1 equals to 6 over x minus 3. X minus 3 will be equal to 6 over y minus 1. And x will be equal to 3 plus 6 over y minus 1. Just substitute the value of x, replace it with f inverse of y, you will get 3 plus 6 over y minus 1. And f inverse of x will be equal to 3 plus 6 x minus 1. That would be our answer. Now look at question number 9. That's an important question. Water is poured into a tank at a constant rate. dV over dt equals to 500 cubic centimeter per second. We have to find the depth of tank after filling starts in 8 centimeter. So when the water so depth of water is in the tank is 8 centimeter. The volume V of the water is given by the formula 4 by 3, 25 plus H whole cube minus 6 to 500 divided by 3, and the value of H is 10. We have to find dH over dt, the rate at which the height is increasing. So first we have to find dV over dH. This will become, we have to apply the power rule. So 3 will be multiplied with the fraction, and the power will be decreased by 1. That will be whole square minus 0, because derivative of a constant number is always 0. Cancel these two, you will get 4 into 25 plus h whole square. Replace h equals to 10, you will get 25 plus 10 whole square. And simplify it to get 4900. That would be the value of dV over dH. Now apply the chain rule here. dV over dt into dt over dH. Okay. Remember, when we have 3 variables, like in this question, we have volume, height, and temperature. You have to apply chain rule to solve the equations, right? For dV over dH, we have 4900. dV over dt is 500. And dt over dH is what we have to find. So dt over dH will become 49 by 5, and dH over dt is what we have to find. So that would be 5 over 49, or you can say 0.102. That would be your answer. Now in another case, we have dH over dt is increasing at a rate of 0.075 centimeters, and dV over dt is increasing at a rate of 500 cubic centimeter per second. That's what we have given in the previous part. So again, we will apply the chain rule. We have to find dV over dH in this case, dt over dH. So simplify the equation by taking the derivative of V. We will get this. This will become 500 into 1 over 0.075. Simplify it to get 20,000. 25 plus h whole square. 20,000 over 3, sorry. Simplify it to get 20,000 over 12. Now take the square root on both sides. You will get 25 plus h equal to 40.82, and h will be equal to 15.82. You have to find the volume. Just substitute the value of h in the equation. Whole cube minus use the calculator to solve it. You will get 69856.3, or you can round off it into 69,900 cm cube. That's your answer. Now look at question number 10. Okay, we have to find the exact volume. Volume is this is the main point, volume, rotation by 360, and in the x direction. So remember, whenever they have given you the x-axis, you can use the formula pi of y square. When you are given with the y-axis, you will get pi x square. We have the equation of y. Substitute here. You will get 4 over 2x minus 1 whole square. We have the 2 points where the curve passes through A 1 4 and B 3 by 2 and 1. So now we are focusing on the x-axis. So we will take the coordinates of x of both points. So that would be 3 by 2 and 1. Okay, now we have to integrate it, and whole square is also there. So this will become 3 by 2, 1, 16 over 2x minus 1 power 4. You can rewrite it in this form to make it a little easier, minus 4. Now you can apply the integration. So for this we will get 16 divided by into 2x minus 1 power minus 4 plus 1 over minus 4 plus 1 into the derivative of the expression, that would be 2. And we will place 3 by 2 and 1 here. So v will be equals to pi into minus 8 divided by 3 into 2x minus 1 whole cube, 3 by 2 to 1. Then you will substitute the values of x in it. You will get pi into minus 8 divided by 3 into 2 into 3 by 2 minus 1 whole cube minus 8 divided by 3 into 2 into 1 minus 1 whole cube. So your answer will be v equals to pi into 8 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So 7 pi by 3 is the volume. Now remember, this means we have just find the area of minus 3 by 2 to 1. This also includes this region. So that's a cylinder. So we have to deduct the volume of cylinder from the volume of the previous part, the revolution, to find the volume of the revolution. Okay. Now, volume of cylinder can be found by using pi r square h. That will become pi into 1 by 2, because height was 1 by 2 and radius was 1. So you will get pi by 2, and volume of revolution will become 7 pi by 3 minus pi by 2. So you will get 11 pi by 6. You can find the volume of cylinder by another method as well, by integration of 1 dx by placing pi here and take the limits as 3 by 2 to 1. You can solve this and deduct it from the volume of the previous part to get the same answer. So that would be your answer. So part B, we have to find a triangle is formed from the tangent to the curve at B and normal to the curve at B and the x-axis. So this means the triangle is formed by tangent touches here. This is the tangent and this will be the normal. So we have to find these 2 points to find the value of the base, and the height is already given. So for this one, we have to find the 2 equations of the normal and the tangent to get the x intercepts. So for that, we are given the coordinate of b, that is 3 by 2 and 1, and y is equal to 4 over 2x minus 1. That's the equation of the curve. So we have to find dy by dx first. That will be 4 into minus 2 into 2x minus 1 minus 2 minus 1 into 2. That's because of the power, and that's the derivative of the expression. So this will become minus 16 over 2x minus 1 whole cube. Just substitute the value of 3 by 2 in here, the value of x. You will get minus 16 over 8, that would be minus 2. That's the value of m1. m1 is minus 2. So m2 will be, because m2 is gradient of the normal, that would be 1 by 2 positive. So 2 equation will become minus 2x plus c and minus 2x, sorry, 1 by 2x. 1 by 2x plus c. So just substitute the values of b here. You will get c equals to 4 here, and c equals to 1 minus 3 by 4, 1 by 4 here. So the equation will be minus 2x plus 4 and 1 by 2x plus 1 by 4. To find the x-intercept, substitute y equals to 0. You will get x equals to 2, and here you will get x equals to minus 1 by 2. So the length between these 2 points, actually this normal point will pass the towards the negative side. So you have to find the length of this part. So that's 2, that's minus 1 by 2. So the length will be 2 minus 1 by 2, 5 by 2, and height is 1 centimeter. So area of triangle will be 1 by 2 into base into height, that would be 5 by 4 centimeter square. Now for question number 11, we have given with the equation of a curve in dy by dx equals to 6x square minus 30x plus 6x. The curve has a stationary point at a and minus 15. So at stationary point, gradient is 0. Just substitute 0 here, and the value of x is a. So replace x with a, factorize it. You will get the two values of a equal to 0 or a equal to 4. The positive value is 4, so a equals to 4 is the answer. Second part, we have to determine the nature of the roots. So we have to find the second derivative. This will be given 12x minus 30. 4 minus 30, that would be 18, that is greater than 0, that's the minimum point. If it was less than 0, this will be a maximum point. Now for part C, we have to find the equation of the curve. So for this one, we have to take the integration of the given values. Just substitute the value of a here to get the equation as. So now take integration, you will get y 6x cubed over 3 x squared over 2 4x plus c. Just substitute the value of 4 and minus 15 here. That's the value of the stationary point we have. So minus 15 will be 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 2 into 4 cube. 15 into 4 square, 24 into 4 plus c. So you will get c equals to 1, and the equation of the curve will be 2x cubed minus 15x squared plus 24x plus 1. Now look at question number D. We have to find any other stationary point. So we have the equation dy by dx equals to 6x squared minus 30 plus 24. Just substitute it equal to 0. Take 6 common from it. You will get x squared minus 5x plus 4. Make the factors 4x and x. So x into x minus 4 minus 1 into x minus 4, that would be equal to 0. So the two values of x are 4 and 1. 4 is already given, so the another value of stationary point would be when x equals to 1. Substitute it in y equals to x cubed minus 15x squared plus 24x plus 1. You will get the value of y, that will be 12. So the coordinates are 1 and 12. That's your answer. Okay, now look at question number 12. So you have to understand this question first. The diagram shows up in a circle P with center 0, 2. So this means the center is here, 0, 2. And radius is 10. So from here, the distance of this point is 10. Distance of this point is 10. So this point is distance is 10, right? So, and the point A has coordinates 6 and 10. It also shows second circle Q with center at the point where the tangent meets the y-axis. So this is the center of Q. We have to find the coordinates. And its radius is 5 by 2 under root 5. This means this The distance between these 2 points are 5 by 2 and under root 5. So first we have to find the equation of the circle. That would be simple. We have the coordinates of the center, that is 0 and 2. So we will write it as x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square equal to r square, and radius was 10, so 10 square here. So we will get x square y minus 2 whole square equal to 100. That's your answer for part 1. Now we have to find the equation for tangent at to the circle P at A. The coordinates of A are 6 and 10. So now we have to find derivative first. So you will get, we have the equation in part 1. The derivative will be 2x plus 2 into y minus 2 into dy by dx equals to 0. Substitute the value of A, that is 6 and 10. So you will get the gradient. This will be 16 into dy by dx equal to minus 12, and dy by dx will be equal to minus 12 by 16 or minus 3 by 4. We have to find the equation. So y will be equal to minus 3 by 4x plus c. Just substitute the values of x and y, which was 10 and 6. C will be equals to 29 by 2, and equation will be y equals to minus 3 by 4x plus 29 by 2. That would be the equation of tangent. Now for part C, hence find the equation of circle. So we have to find the point where the equation of tangent cuts the y-axis. So when it cuts the y-axis, value of x will be 0. So just substitute here 0. You will get y equals to 29 by 2. Now we have to find the equation of circle. That will be x minus 0 whole square, y minus 29 by 2 whole square equals to r square. And that r is given 5 by 2 square root of 5 whole square. You will get x square y minus 29 by 2 whole square equals to 125 by 4. You can solve it manually by taking square of 5, and square root 5 square will be 5. So 25 into 5 will be 125 over 4. That would be your one answer. We have to find the equation of circle Q. So that's our answer number 1. Now we have to verify that the y coordinates of both of the equation of the point of intersection of circles are 11. So this means we have to equate the two equations. Now for equation of circle Q, we will have 125 over 4 here. This should be equal to equation of circle P. So these should be equal. We have to find the y coordinates. The answer should be 11. Now we will solve it to get y square minus 29 by 4, 29 only. 29 by plus 841 over 4 minus 125 over 4 equals to y square minus 4y plus 4 minus 100. Cancel these two. So you will get 25y equals 275 plus 841 minus 16 divided by 4. So 25y will be equal to 275 and y will be equals to 11. So that's what we have to prove, and that's our answer. For part D, we have to find the coordinates of the point of intersection of the tangent and the circle and give your answer in circle form. So equation of circle was, equation of tangent was minus 3 by 4x plus 29 by 2, and equation of circle was x square plus y minus 29 by 2 whole square equals to 125 over 4. We have to substitute the value of y in equation number 2. That's equation number 1. That's number 2. So we will get x square plus minus 3 by 4x plus 29 by 2 minus 29 by 2 whole square equals 125 by 4. Cancel these two. You will get x square plus 9x square over 16 equal to 125 over 4. Simplify to get 25x square over 16 equal to 125 over 4. You can cancel these two. 20 times 5 times 1, 25 times 5, 4 times 1, 4 times 4. You will get x square equal to 20. And the two values of x will be plus minus square root of 20. Now, you have to give the answer in search form. You will write it as 2 square root of 5. Substitute the value of x in the equation of the tangent, the positive value. You will get y equals to minus 3 under root 5 plus 29 over 2. This is your answer. This is your answer. And for the second value, you will substitute minus under root 20 plus 29 over 2. That would be a positive value, 3 under root 5 plus 29. That would be your second answer. These are the answers. So that was the whole paper. Thank you.